We're here today to celebrate the release of a report that's our opening salvo in the Go 60 campaign. It's a national campaign that brings together a coalition of national environmental groups, primarily Environment America and Sierra Club. The report details the savings that can be had by Americans over the course of just this summer, given the current price of gasoline. The price of gasoline that's used for this report in Rhode Island is $3.99 a gallon. If we had 60 mile per gallon cars out there, an average of that, we would get $474 in savings for each Rhode Island family. And that's enough to have a pretty nice vacation here in Rhode Island. It's also money that's not going to be going to foreign countries who aren't necessarily our friends. Beyond that, it's going to result in over 500,000 metric tons in savings of carbon emissions. Those are the savings we could realize today because this technology is available, but really those are basically the savings we want to realize in 2025. So we want to get to 60 miles per gallon by 2025, and that's the object of our Go 60 campaign, and we're really excited to have this report to release today, but also to begin this campaign and to see the administration reach for those ambitious goals. The reason we're focusing this campaign right now on making cars more economical, more fuel efficient, is because there seems less and less hope at the national level of getting an energy bill passed that will seriously deal with climate change. So the Obama administration really has limited opportunities to reduce our production of carbon and our consumption of oil. So if we want energy independence, really the best way to get it right now is to focus on our car fleet and making it more fuel efficient. Because our transportation system uses about 70% of the petroleum that's consumed by our country at this point, and that's where the savings lie. So the reason for focusing on cars is really they're our best opportunity right now to make a dent in the carbon emissions that we're producing and in our oil consumption. Climate change has been seen to be accelerating. We really need to be cutting down our carbon emissions, and this is the most this is the way we're going to do it in America at this point, because we just aren't able to get the political will together to pass serious legislation that would put a price on carbon. Studying thousands of years of climate history through taking ice cores in Antarctica and the Arctic. Basically what we've seen is any time that we get past that 350 parts per million, the climate rapidly warms up, and it's not something that's conducive to the type of civilization that we've grown accustomed to. So we need to get to that 350 level, or we're looking at some pretty catastrophic consequences. You can see it in the weather that we've been experiencing here, but really in the Midwest and the South recently, the huge epic floods down the Mississippi, the tornadoes. We've never had two huge outbreaks of tornadoes so close together. We're seeing, drastic weather, and if you look at it cumulatively, we're really seeing climate change start to impact the way we live.
We'll leap across if the bridge is out.